Hi, I'm here with Sam. We're at the book festival. Sam, I appreciate spending a few minutes with me. So, how do you feel about what's going on in our country?
I think overall, I'm a young person. I'm 29 years old, but I just feel like the last 10 to 15 years, it feels like we're heading in a gradual decline as a nation and just not in a good place. I'm a member of the military, and so I'm intimately aware of the influence of the federal government, even with the government shut down right now and getting paid, things like this. And I think for the first time, especially this year, I felt a real sense of shame being a member of the military and being a part of this country with just some of the things that have happened in this last year.
May I ask what service you're in?
Navy.
Wow. How long have you been in the Navy?
I've been in about 3 years now.
Okay, good. Anything you see good happening in our environment?
Yeah, I think I guess this ties in with the military too. Is that even when things are rough or whatever is going on, it always comes back to the people. And so when you sit down with individual people and you tune out the noise, people are generally, they want to do the right thing for them and for their family, and most people are even keeled. That's what I found. When you really sit down and talk to them.
Yeah, you're right. A hard time sort of brings people together, the best out of people too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Anything that really gets to you in a bad way that's happened in our country? Anything particular that really eats at you going on now?
I'd say just I think the vitriol and toxicity of the environment. There's so much anger and tribalism right now.
Yeah.
And I wish we could collectively shake ourselves out of that. It's that anger and that vitriol is not. We're not born with that. I feel like it's been like socially taught, kind of grown in us. I wish I could change that.
How do you feel how the military is being used?
How it's treating me?
Yeah. How do you feel? What do you feel about the way the military is being used now?
I mean, certainly a couple of things that make me anxious about the military right now is I think we're seeing a little bit of a politicalization of the military. There's been some talks by the administration with active duty service members that sound very much like rallies, and that makes me nervous. It has to be a nonpartisan organization. This will never work if we turn the military into a partisan structure. And I'd say certainly makes me incredibly anxious about any military presence in American cities. I told my wife that whatever the consequences, I kind of in my head have made a red line in the sand of if I'm ever asked or deployed to an American city, that I'm going to resign my commission. That will be, and whatever consequence I need to take to do that, I'm willing to take that. I'm not willing to go to an American city.
Good to you, man.
So I think that makes me extremely anxious.
Yeah. God bless you. Anything else you want to share before we take off?
I love the combination of faith and politics. I studied religion in college, and I'm very keenly interested in all of this. And one of the my little pet theory is, and I'm sure it's shared among other people, is that we have certainly lost a sense of faith and strong. And I was born and raised Catholic. I still practice, but that as we become more secular as a society, we still have that lizard brain in our heads of we need something, we need some tribe, and I worry that politics has replaced the role of it. And not to say that, I think there are certainly issues with having an extremely religious society in terms of women's rights, things like that, but
like a
I worry, tale, huh? Yes, I worry that it's not. We haven't gotten rid of it. It's been replaced, and now we have this extreme tribalism.
Hey, Sam, great talking to you. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much.